Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. Today's video is entitled Skincare Most Wanted, and I chose that title very carefully because it has multiple meanings. First and foremost, it can mean the most coveted, sought after and must-have skincare products of the moment, those ding instant holy grails I want to call out. But it also means those products which are wanted for crimes against our skin and the skincare community, those overhyped and unworthy of our hard-earned coin products that I want to call out as total fails. It's going to be a mixture of both. So sit back, relax, and let's talk the skincare most wanted list. Now, before we get into this, the usual things apply. I've left a link to all the products, good and bad, listed in the description box below. So if you do want to read about them, read the reviews, check the ingredients to make sure they're compatible with your skin, be my guest, they're left down below for your convenience. While you're down there, do me a huge favour and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and a like, because honestly, it means so much to me and helps to spot me and the channel. I would love you forever. But in true Mad About Skin style, shall we cut the waffle and delve straight on in? And I want to start with a product which, whilst technically not new, has been out of stock for so long, I'm kind of classing it as a new product. And that is the NIOD Copper Amino Isolate Lipid. Not to be confused with the Copper Amino Isolate Serum, which is a serum. This is a lipid, more like gel cream hybrid product. This was invented by NIOD and launched around 3 years ago. It was super popular despite its ridiculous and ruinously bougie and luxury price tag. Honestly, it's the most expensive product from NIOD, and that's saying a lot because NIOD are a quite expensive brand to start with. This was really popular and then it disappeared without a trace. Out of stock, nowhere to be seen. And this left a lot of people asking, was it ever worth the price point? Was it just not living up to the hype, which is why NIOD removed it? I kind of completely forgot about the product. It'd been out of stock for so long, and then miraculously they announced it was back in stock on the shelves and we can get our hands on it. So many of you guys reached out to ask my thoughts, feelings and opinions on this product and whether it was worth the money. This is the case for all the products I mentioned in today's video. Instead of doing standard single product reviews, I wanted to throw them all together in one video so you guys can kind of know what's worth buying and what's not when it comes to new skincare. When it comes to this, I'd say the jury's out. I definitely think it's a really good product. Like, don't get me wrong, I think it's a fantastic product. Copper peptides are clinically proven to boost collagen and elastin in the skin to help with anti-aging. The delivery mechanism in here is like next level amazing, and definitely you will see some amazing anti-aging results from it. The big sticking point for me and why I'm not saying it's a ding instant holy grail is that price point. Not only are you paying $90, £70 for the product, you're only getting 15 mils. That's half the amount of product you see in the standard serum. And you know, my wallet like cringes a little bit when I see this. Now, I used this product when it was first launched 3 years ago and I loved it. It glides onto the skin beautifully. It feels really velvety soft. It sinks in like that. And I think it's easier to apply than the Copper Amino Isolate Serum, which is a little bit watery, a little bit runny and goes everywhere. So it's definitely easier to apply. I definitely saw some really great results from it. But do you need to spend this amount of money on an anti-aging product? I just don't think so. Whilst honestly, if money is no object, you like to splurge, you want to treat yourself to an anti-aging product, this is a really good one to reach for. But I've been finding I'm getting really good results from the slightly cheaper Copper Amino Isolate Serum, and now that that's been reformulated to the next generation, I honestly don't think there's a huge difference in terms of the performance of the two, so I would just go for the cheaper option, which at the moment is the serum. One thing that might sway you in the direction of this product is they are offering currently at 23% off, which I have left a link below to this product as well as the code you need to use to get the 23% off. Now this I really do applaud NIOD for, because this went out of stock at the time of last year's 23% off November sale, and lots of people called shade and said, oh, it's a bit coincidental that it went out of stock just when they launched their sale. Clearly NIOD don't want to actually give away a huge discount on the most expensive product, and so they called shade on NIOD. They actually came back and said, no, genuinely, we just were out of stock, and they've honoured that by saying, because you couldn't get it at the time of the sale, we'll give you the 23% off so you can still get it at that sale price. So big props to NIOD for doing that, and if you do want to, you know, capitalise this, try it for yourself with a bit of a discount. All the information is below. Now, one recent launch that's definitely on the most wanted for the wrong reasons, this is crimes against our skin and skincare, is the Inkey List Madecassoside Mask. I think I've said that right. First of all, who invents or creates a product with such a ridiculously unpronounceable name? Like, not sure on that. And also, this product... No. Now, I was super interested in this product when they first teased it and announced what it was going to be. I thought, great, a barrier repairing mask that hydrates you to the gods, will offset any sensitivity, redness and irritation in the skin, based off Centella asiatica, which is one of my favourite botanicals and ingredients. This had like all the ticks in the box for me. I thought it was a reasonable price point, you know, Inkey List, drugstore to their core, and I was really keen to get my hands on this. Then I read the reviews. No. So one of the key issues with this is it's designed and pitched for people with sensitive skin. That's great because I do think there's very little on the market that's pitched specifically for sensitive skin and helping to offset that sensitivity and rebuild the barrier function of the skin. So this really appealed to me. Then they looked at the ingredients list and it's just so far removed from something which will support skin sensitivity and help people with sensitive skin. First and foremost, it contains menthol. Now, menthol isn't problematic for a lot of people, but it's one of the biggest triggers for sensitivity. So if you already have pre-existing sensitivity, don't go anywhere near menthol. You don't need it in your skincare routine, and it is just going to aggravate the sensitivity you already have in your skin. Lots of the reviews, if you read them online, are saying that this product burned their skin. It felt like their skin was on fire when they used it. That's the menthol. It's just not great. In toothpaste, absolutely fine. On the skin, I just don't think it's necessary. People like it because it gives a bit of a tingling and a bit of a cooling sensation to the skin. That can be nice in the warm summer months, but not if you have sensitive skin, and this is just a very confused product. Also, whilst it's got some really ridiculously long name that makes it sound fancy and scientific, actually this is just one of the compounds that's in Centella asiatica, and there's so many better Cica or Centella based serums out there that aren't going to aggravate the skin and are going to help soothe and calm everything down. I love the V Green Cica serum. This is fantastic. It's vegan, great if you're living a plant-based lifestyle, but also even if you're not, it's just a great calming and soothing Cica based serum. Also, Purita do some really great Centella products that I love. There's no place for this, and this is definitely the most wanted for the wrong reasons. Crimes against our skin, particularly those with sensitive skin, and the Inkey List really should know better. Now let's move on to a brand that honestly I've not had the best experiences with in the past, but this new launch from them is the exception. So Zitsticka. I am their core demographic, someone with very oily, acne-prone skin, and yet I've never found any of their products work particularly well for me. I think they're overpriced, over-marketed, and they don't deliver a whole lot of benefit. However, even the worst brands have some exceptions for those ding 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 holy grail products, and I think their Fizz Fountain Body Exfoliator is that product. Honestly, I was super excited when I read about this. I put one on order, and honestly, I cannot wait to try it. The reviews have been glowing, and honestly, I think that's reflected in the quality of the formulation here. So this is a body exfoliation treatment that combines a physical exfoliant, so a scrub, but with also glycolic acid, lactic acid, and salicylic acid. This is going to be a star performer if you have keratosis pilaris, KP, chicken skin, the rough skin on the backs of the arms, tops of the thighs. I suffer with this, and I think this is a beautiful combination of things that could help tackle. The light physical exfoliation is going to help get rid of some of those keratin plugs, but the lactic acid is going to hydrate the skin. You've also got glycolic acid, which is super effective at exfoliating those hard to tackle areas, and the salicylic acid will just do a deep in pore cleanse. I think this is a really, really nice product. It's a little bit gimmicky because it's got a bit of a fizz element to it. The packaging is gorgeous, but I like that because you know what? Skincare should be fun. The product should attract us and make us want to use it, and if the formulation is as good, honestly, if it delivers as much as the formulation suggests it would, this is going to be a ding 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 holy grail, and I kind of understand why people are fangirling so much about this product. Mine's on order, so let me know if you want a little bit of a shorts video doing a demo showing you how it works with my final thoughts, but this I think is definitely worthy of the hype it's getting. Now, finally, I want to come on to two dark spot serums. One of them is definitely in this list of most wanted for the right reasons, hyped and well worthy of that hype. And one is definitely a want in here for crimes against our skin. Let's start with the positive. Let's start with the good, which is the Versed Dark Spot Corrector. This is a new launch from Versed, which is a brand that I have a mixed opinion on. Some of their products are really good. Some of them I don't think deliver a lot for the price they want you to pay. This is definitely the former category. So good. What I look for in a hyperpigmentation or a dark spot correcting treatment is something that mixes multiple actives. The very best way to tackle hyperpigmentation is using many actives to kind of attack it at all angles. So you want things like tranexamic acid, kojic acid, niacinamide, lactic acid, all of these things, licorice root, will brighten the skin, help to eradicate that pigment a little bit quicker, and smooth and even everything out. This has it all. Like, honestly, this is a beautiful blend of multiple actives, both botanical based and traditional actives that you see in brightening serums, and I think this will really deliver in terms of your own hyperpigmentation. Versed are a fantastic cruelty-free brand, which I love, is a big tick in the box from the start, and this is on order because I do have a little bit of hyperpigmentation as a result of fading acne marks and some sun damage, and I think this would be great as a real pinpoint targeted treatment. Because of the way that the product is packaged, it's definitely for pinpoint work rather than an all-over treatment, but I think that's really good because if you've got excess pigment buildup in certain areas, like a dark spot like I have here on the side of my face, or a fading acne mark, dabbing this on before you go to bed will hopefully in the morning leave you looking brighter and with more skin confidence. On the opposite end of the spectrum, and a product that I just think is missing the mark so hard, is the Glow Recipe Guava Dark Spot Serum. Now, this, I know a lot of people are caught saying, we hear you, you don't like Glow Recipe, so, you know, obviously you're not going to like this product. Well, hopefully I've demonstrated from Zitsticka, a brand I don't particularly like, but calling out one of their products has been genuinely great. Hopefully you understand I can see everything from an open mind, and I do always try to look objectively at all products, even those from the brands that I'm not a huge fan of. I don't get Glow Recipe personally. I find it really confusing that a lot of influencers here on YouTube that are really anti-fragrance, don't like artificial fragrance and scent, gravitate towards Glow Recipe and sing its praises when I'm like, well, it's packed full of fragrance and it's not that great in terms of the formulation. I think from you guys, always share your thoughts, feelings and opinions, which I love. I think it's a mixed bag. Some people say particularly their watermelon dewdrop stuff is really good and can brighten the skin. A lot of people say it's just overpriced and didn't deliver a whole lot. So I think the jury's out. The ones I've tried haven't been that overwhelmed with, and I think it's quite a high price point for what is quite gimmicky skincare and is a little bit on the over fragrance side, even for me, someone who loves fragrance in their skincare. So this Guava Dark Spot treatment, I actually bought this. I've given it away to a friend because it did nothing. Just on first use, I was like, no, this isn't for me. So I gave it away to a friend who's been using it more consistently over a couple of weeks and so far hasn't seen any results. So that is slightly early days. The reason I'm saying this is a total fail for me is the formulation just isn't there. You need a lot of multiple actives to really get to grips with hard to shift hyperpigmentation. And whilst this contains guava, which is like in the title, and a few other brightening agents, I just don't think it's going to do enough heavy lifting to actually eradicate some of that deep-seated hyperpigmentation and dark spots. And I think people will be left a little bit underwhelmed by this. It's also got quite a lot of fragrance in it. It literally hit my skin and it was overwhelming. I quite like the scent of guava. It's certainly not a scent that I dislike, but it was just overwhelming. And I think, you know, for me, it's just too potent and powerful, which is why I actually gave this away. My friend who is actually a fan of Glow Recipe, which is why I gifted it to her, said, yeah, this is overly scented even for them. And so that left me feeling a little bit and a bit cold. It's also very difficult, and the packaging looks very similar to a lot of their other products. It's quite hard. If you've got a lot of Glow Recipe, it's kind of hard to know which one you're actually reaching for. So this I don't think is going to work. And I think if you want to tackle your dark spots and your hyperpigmentation, reach for the Versed one, which will actually combine multiple actives to really deliver against this one that I just don't think. I think this is just wide of the mark for the price that they're asking. But of course, I'm open to, you know, challenge. So sound off in the comment section below if you're super excited about this Versed product, if you think it is going to be a holy grail, or if you've tried it and you're already seeing great results. I would love to know your thoughts and feelings. So there we have it, guys. A rundown of skincare most wanted, for the good, the coveted and the hyped products, through to the wanted for crimes against our skin. Total fails. What are your thoughts? Sound off in the comment section below. Do you agree with me entirely, or do you think I'm totally wrong? I'm always open to hear your feedback, so let me know. Once you've done that, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and a like if you'd like to see this turned into a monthly series where we take a look at some of the newer launches in skincare, because I will quite happily share it all with you. And wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.